Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Tuesday morning. Remember, it's 7 a.m. somewhere. Time to turn it up. Bill?
All right.
All right. I was saying, you seem a little low energy this morning. You okay?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Tuesday. December 1st.
It's going to be like 0 today. It's going to be beautiful.
It has nothing to do with the weather.
Oh, okay.
It's just Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we no longer do Taco Tuesday, so that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, so nothing to look forward to.
Okay,
It's
great. Nothing to look forward to.
Bleak this
I
morning.
mean, it's the 1st of December. That means we're officially in Christmas music time.
That's right.
And the Xmas Music Panel is alive and well here at Cabin Radio. You can send us your Christmas requests. We've got a few newbies this year, which I'm really excited to roll out. And also, just whatever.
Do we want to start rocking that this morning? Just dive right into the Christmas music panel?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So, okay, how did this work last year? We sent out the request, and then people just send us their weird Christmas music, and then
that's not at all how it works.
I can't remember how it works. It feels like it's been 6 years since last Christmas.
We would play songs.
Yes.
And basically
That's
get
right.
a yay or nay.
Yes. Click it or click it.
Or crap on it?
Crap on it. Click it or crap on it. Click or crap. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my post from last night. Did you see my new bathroom attire?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
very nice.
That's something.
Impulse Walmart buy item.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I was there doing a little Christmas shopping.
Shop local.
It's the place you can get video games in town, so I guess it's the localest place to go. But we'll get into it. Christmas shopping, Christmas music, Christmas miracles.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Christmas music panel. Do you want to start right now?
No. Good
Save it
God.
save it for the middle meat of the show?
7. You've forgotten everything about that bit, haven't you?
I have. Well, when did we do it?
We generally did it at 8:30.
Did we do it at 8:30?
Give people a chance.
Because
The
give
Christmas
them a chance
music,
to wake up?
Yeah, I mean, the Christmas music panel is about trying something new. You don't want to try something new at 7:14 in the morning.
Actually, that's probably the best time.
That's ludicrous.
I'm half awake. I'm probably more open to it.
What about our listeners?
Just too tired to put up a fight. So, December 1st. I know it's tough thinking about doing all the Christmas shopping. Are you done? Are you done? No. Have you started?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over what you got, Nicole, and then I'll judge it. Go ahead.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
No.
Well, okay. My judgment is that maybe something is better.
We were really inspired by Christmas with the Cranks this year.
Oy.
We're skipping Christmas.
That's right. And letting
taking a year off
and letting your daughter come and stay home for Christmas
and going to Mexico. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people. What's so strange about all of this is that like nobody went for vacations over the summer, right? So people have been spending money like crazy. So like Polar Tech's doing crazy amounts of business. People are buying boats and skidoos and trucks and all this stuff because they're not spending money on vacation.
Those syrup checks, baby.
Oh, syrup checks. Well, other people are just still working. That's part of it.
That helps.
And but like so around Christmas time, I was waiting to see like what kind of crazy shopping would be happening because no one's going anywhere for Christmas either. We're kind of doing the opposite. We're doing a little bit of shopping. We're gonna spoil the dog.
Right.
And get ourselves a couple of
things. You gonna get
like,
Betty a snowmobile?
Yeah.
Cool.
Little dogmobile.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're Arctic cats, but they just scratch out the cat and put dog.
Right. Arctic dog.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Her legs aren't as they once were, so get her a little mobile scooter.
Yeah.
That doubles as a skidoo. A skidog.
Merry Christmas, Betty.
Merry Christmas to betters. So we're kind of doing the opposite, but a lot of people are doing, and I found it very interesting that, and this is maybe a little depressing, but as the pandemic kind of, rears its ugly head again, second wave and all that, and there's so much uncertainty, people are like doing what they usually do, spending, which we're kind of doing the opposite of, right? We're kind of like, well, you never know what's going to happen, so why don't we just hold on to some of that cash?
So you're going to buy a brick of toilet paper for
Well, I do have some
Christmas?
toilet paper.
Uh-huh.
Well, here's the thing. I was there the other day, and it's already like that section of the store is gone. People are starting to hoard toilet paper.
No, that's not the reason. There's a shortage.
Oh, was there a shortage?
The toilet paper factory blew up.
Oh, and the whole of downtown smells like toilet paper.
That's right.
No, that makes sense because other places are hoarding it, so there's going to be a shortage here.
Yeah, we were looking into it, I think, last week, and yeah, it was like a shortage in supply of. There was a shortage of toilet paper and bacon.
Yeah, bacon. Yeah, and now soy sauce. That's the big story.
Oh,
it even made the Beaverton.
No, really?
There's an underground soy sauce market in Vancouver because people are running out of soy sauce. People are running out of their China Lily. It was on Facebook. A couple people arguing about it. Ran out of my China Lily, and I've realized that I loved it so much. Now I have 3 subpar soy sauces in my cabinet, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Kiko Man's there. That's the only soy sauce.
Kiko Man.
Yeah, Kiko Man. It was started in 1516 in Japan. It's the best soy sauce. I don't want to hear anything about it. China Lily is for people who basically want sugar on their Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Soy sauce was like 100% salt.
Yeah, but China Lily's kind of sweet.
Oh.
And Kiko Man actually tastes like soy sauce. So.
The man who knows his soy sauce.
Noise is soy sauce.
Went into that Australian accent without even trying.
That's right. Soy sauce. How are you supposed to put the oi and the o on soy?
AJ?
Soy.
How do you say soy sauce?
Soy. And it was actually, I'm being reminded right now, I'm being laughed at through Facebook Messenger, or yelled at.
Why this time?
By Brie Bray.
Oh.
Saying it was actually her who started the important soy sauce argument. And it was.
Uh-huh.
It was.
Yeah.
And I backed her up.
Right.
I took the Kiko Man side. Everybody else was China Lily.
I see.
I remember going over to a friend's house when I was a child. When I was younger, going there, and they'd have rice. I'm like, do you have any soy sauce? And these were people that only put butter on their rice.
Your friends had rice?
Yeah.
Man.
I know. They were rich.
What a ballin' neighborhood.
Right. Anyway, but they would have China Lily in their house. I'd be like, what?
Is China Lily the one with the yellow label,
yes.
like the gray bottle?
Yeah, with the with the
little handle,
semi-offensive Chinese font on it.
I've never inspected it that closely.
You've never inspected it that closely?
Colors, yeah. No, I got it.
What do you do in the grocery store, my friend?
Yellow cap. I only know that because that's how much you put on your rice, a little capful. Yeah.
That is ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the suggested serving from China Lily. Like, listen, that stuff is garbage.
That's the maximum
only use
daily
a little
serving.
That's right. I think we started talking about Christmas shopping. Yeah. So that was the big. There's a shortage of toilet paper. There's a shortage in soy sauce. And what was the other thing?
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's been a shortage of bacon for years, actually, because we eat too damn much of it. Bacon in and of itself became a meme.
And then there was a couple plants that had COVID outbreaks.
There was that.
Alberta.
But I mean, we just eat so much damn bacon. It became a thing. Like, it's like, in this house we eat, we pray, we love, we bacon, or whatever. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Or like a T-shirt that just says bacon on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been to bacon parties.
I know.
So,
well, those are awesome. That's being creative with bacon.
I'm not saying they're not.
I know.
I'm just saying we love bacon.
We do love bacon. Love it a little too much. Speaking of Christmas shopping, let's all buy bacon.
All right.
I think that would be a great gift. Well, I mean, that's what we were trying to figure out what we buy for Betty. So moving away from us shopping.
Don't buy bacon for Betty.
Not for Betty? No.
Bacon.
No. She loves bacon.
No, get her bacon.
No.
Yeah.
That's gross. That's
bacon.
made of fake stuff.
Bacon.
No. So what can we do to spoil her? Can we buy her a steak?
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
That's AJ's thing with Dre every year for his birthday.
There you go.
Get her a Christmas steak.
That's the other thing. It's Betty's birthday in 3 days.
Oh, well, get her a steak.
I will. And a cookie.
You haven't bought her anything for her birthday?
It's in 3 days.
Oh, my God. You're way behind.
Oh, right.
She's going to be so disappointed.
She's got a bark box at home that we haven't opened yet. She's got 3.
You haven't got her a snowmobile? No Arctic dog waiting for her in the backyard? It takes days to get the financing through.
So we were thinking about fostering, but I don't think we could do that over Christmas because she'll just be like, what the hell's this other thing doing in my house?
Yeah.
Over my birthday.
You don't want to set that precedent too.
That's right.
That the other dog you're fostering is her gift.
Yeah, here you go.
Have fun, Betty.
Here's something to eat. But she's turning 3. She's turning 3 on Friday? On Friday, on the 4th.
Oh.
So there you go. So we'll have to spoil her somehow. This was a meandering break about soy sauce and Christmas shopping.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, It was early. What do you want from us?
Little Christmas miracle story. Megan Brackenberry has this for you at cabinradio.ca. Just dropped a few minutes ago. Yellowknife Man's lost wallet takes transcontinental tour. That's right. A wallet that was lost was recently returned more than a year later. The wallet's wild ride across North America forms an epic solo journey from Newfoundland to the American Midwest. Megan's a good writer. I like Megan's
bad,
writing,
eh?
right? Yeah. Not too shabbaroo.
Takes you on a journey.
That's right, Bracco. It was Lydia McLeod told Cabin Radio that her boyfriend's wallet, Daryl Peddle, it was returned. It was a moose hide wallet that she had personally engraved and given to him for his birthday, and they lost it when they went to Newfoundland for Daryl's mother's 75th birthday last November, and somehow it ended up in Wisconsin.
Somehow it ended up on a truck.
On a truck in Wisconsin.
Truck.
That's right.
And, yeah.
Let's see. Let's track that from Newfoundland to Wisconsin in a rented truck or something like that. It transpires that the wallet had been recovered by Len's Truck Center, a second-hand auto dealership in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. That's what is Fond du Lac? What do you know that in French? It's Lake of Fond.
Lake of like.
Lake of like. Yeah, that's right. That's
Fond
what
du Lac.
there's. Yeah.
Lake of enjoyment.
Every part of it is French except for fond, which is synonym for like. Cinnamon for like. And they shipped it to it. So we found out from a receptionist at the Len's Truck Center, Lily Seifert. I hope she's listening this morning. Lily, if you're out there, thanks so much. So a coworker found the wallet in a vehicle while driving. How did it get there?
So
no one knows how it got there.
Don't know where exactly they lost it, but last November in Newfoundland.
That's right.
Boyfriend lost his wallet.
Yeah.
And then they received it in the mail
from Wisconsin,
from a truck company in Wisconsin.
Yes.
So somehow he lost his wallet.
Yep.
You know, there's only so many places you could lose your wallet.
I lost my wallet
for some reason.
It's back with me.
That's right. Didn't end up in Wisconsin.
It did not.
Stayed right here.
But it was still an odd thing that like somebody just found it on the side of the road under snow.
Yeah. A little bit strange. Yeah.
A little strange.
So what I think happened is a trucker picked it up and had every intention of returning it.
Or no intention.
And then forgot it in his truck.
Yeah. But how'd that truck get to Wisconsin?
Well,
here's what I think happened.
Oh, okay. Go on.
All right. So
thicken the plot for us.
That's right. So a down on his luck lobster fisherman found the wallet.
Yes.
Like you said, had every intention of bringing it back.
Right.
But had a deadline to meet.
Yes.
And had rented a truck that had been rented from Len's Center, because this is a back and forth type of deal. He'd done this run before. And he had every intention of popping this wallet in the mail. Because I think you can, I don't know if you can still do this, but you can just pop a wallet that has an ID in the mail, and someone will do something with it. Like someone will look at it and be like, okay, there it is. I think.
Oh. You don't need a stamp or anything?
No, just put it in there. I think that is a thing. I could be wrong. Anyway, this guy made this run dozens of times before.
Right.
All right. So he had every intention of taking that wallet and sending it back to Daryl. Puts it in his pocket of his overalls. He loads up his truck because not as many people are buying lobsters in Newfoundland anymore. He can't get a good price.
Right.
So it makes more sense for him to do Kramer Newman style, take that recycling, cross that border, all the way into Wisconsin where the market is huge. So a down on his luck lobster fisherman took an illegal load of lobsters from Newfoundland over the border in a truck from Len's Truck Center, and the wallet just fell out of his overalls. He had every intention. It just fell out. But that's how it got to Wisconsin. A down on his luck lobster fisherman took an illegal load of lobsters and sold them in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Where lobsters are not plentiful.
You might be right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he straight up traded him for some cheese.
Yeah.
He got into Wisconsin. He took another truck back. There's probably another truck in Newfoundland from Len's Truck Center right now, filled with cheese. And that's the story.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of distance to cover between Newfoundland and Wisconsin.
How long?
I guess it depends on the route you take. Do you go down and around through the United States? You go through, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio.
That would probably be the best way.
What's the other state?
Because
what's
the interstate.
What's that tucked away little state there. Is that Indiana?
Probably.
I think that's Indiana.
I can't remember my geography. But if you went through Canada, there's like one highway all the way down to like Toronto and then cross the border at like Windsor or something like that.
Right.
But it'd be much better to go through the States where there's interstates everywhere and like you can lay low.
Yeah.
You take the surface roads.
That's right.
Around the interstates because you got a legal load of lobster.
You got to worry about a passport thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he got his wallet back.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had canceled everything and done all that stuff because they were outside of Yellowknife when he lost his wallet, so he had to scramble to get all his IDs and stuff back. Mm-hmm. But now he's got the wallet back from his love, which is awesome. Beautiful moose-hide wallet that had his name engraved on it and Love Lydia 2016 engraved on it as well. Very nice.
I think there might be more to this story.
Okay, what do you think?
I think maybe
you think it more than illegally transporting lobsters across the national border?
I have a feeling that maybe en route, that down on his luck lobster fisherman perhaps stopped somewhere in Ohio. Yeah, he probably got a little hungry along the road. Probably stopped at like a steakhouse in Ohio.
Can't eat those lobsters? Yeah, that's right. I brought my own lobster. Can I have a steak?
And of course, it was probably one of those ones where it was can you eat this giant steak?
Oh, I love those places.
And, if you can eat this giant steak, you get it for free. Mm-hmm. Being a down on his luck lobster fisherman, I'll take that challenge all day. Free steak, full belly. That's what I'm about.
I'm about a full belly, too.
Might have had a heart attack.
There's a t-shirt.
Mid-steak eating.
Oh, what?
Passed away.
Okay.
And then another trucker who saw this tragedy unfold saw the wallet sticking out of his overalls.
Yeah.
It fell onto the table as he fell lifelessly to the floor.
Jeez. Okay.
Picked up the wallet and thought,
I got to get this.
This has a place to be.
This has a place to be.
This wallet is not done its story yet.
What does it say on the side of this truck? Lens Trucking Company.
This was a trucker out of a business in Wisconsin.
That's
he
right.
Picked up the wallet.
Yeah.
Finished that trucker's route.
Yep.
This down his luck lobster fisherman is now a trucker who is part of the Brotherhood.
That's right.
Carried that wallet to its final destination. Mailed it back.
No. Well, I like it, but it was mailed back by the truck, by the car dealership, the people at the car dealership. Yeah.
Car dealership.
That's what it is.
Oh.
It's a secondhand truck place. Yeah. There you go. Lens Truck Center, but it's a secondhand auto dealership. So that's where they buy trucks.
Well, that's boring.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I like the one where the guy dies and the other guy finishes off his route. I do like this. It's just like he brought it. The coworker that brought it to Lily Seyfert at the truck center said, "We figured out how to ship it to Canada.
Yeah,
even paid the shipping.
Put a stamp on it.
$26 to get a wallet from Wisconsin to Yellowknife.
Well, it's a nice wallet. I'd pay that
$26.
Anyway.
What's in the wallet? Well, there's a couple of 20s in here. We'll take that, and we'll just say we found it without the money. I mean, that's a pretty cool story. More than a year later, beautiful wallets. So that's a happy little Christmas miracle thing. Awesome, congratulations, and good on Lens Truck Center in Lac La Fond.
Yeah, free lunch.
Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Lac La Fond. I have to stop not reading things. Good for them. Good for Daryl.
Good for us all.
Good for us all. It's a nice story. But good for Daryl. He gets his stuff back, and there's probably, just the fact that it's a gift, right? So good for Lydia and Daryl.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
This morning show brought to you by Dragon Toner Law, celebrating their 10th anniversary. And as you know, every month they've been giving $1,000 to a worthy cause here in town. And once again, we are joined by a special guest. We're joined by Sharon Lowe, commanding officer of the 2837 Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry Army Cadets. That is a mouthful. And they are getting the $1,000 this month. So big thanks to Dragon Toner Law. And Sharon, thanks for joining us this morning.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry, I didn't put your mic up.
Say hi, good morning one more time.
There you go.
Hi, good morning.
There we go. We got
it. I got really excited that I got all of that out without tripping over it. That is a mouthful. That's a mouthful. So cadets getting that money this month, pardon me. It's the 9th one. I think we got one more. Is that right, Lecter?
Yeah, one more.
One more for the year.
The big
so that's
10.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Sharon, Congratulations, first of all. That's awesome. Now, before we get into what the money's going to be used for, tell everybody about the cadets.
Love to. So our Army Cadet program is for kids that are 12 to 18 years old. The program's designed to create or develop leadership, citizenship, and physical activity in the cadets. Our goal is to always make it as fun and as challenging and give them as many opportunities as possible.
All right. And this $1,000, what's that going to go towards?
It's going to go this year because of COVID. Our program has had to change quite a bit. We've tried to move our program outdoors, so it's going to allow us to pay for some transportation costs to get the kids to locations. Like this weekend, for example, we were at the Yellowknife River teaching them how to build fires and shelters and just have some crazy fun in the extreme cold temperatures.
Yeah.
And over the spring, we plan on doing a lot more of that.
And you're going to be training, did you say tonight or tomorrow night?
We'll be training tomorrow night at École Alain Saint-Cyr. We meet there at 6:30. And yes, kids that are 12 to 18, welcome to come out.
So that's open to the public? Some people can come down and check out what you're doing?
It's open to kids that want to register.
Okay,
we have indoor restrictions.
Yep.
But we'd love to see all the kids come out, yes.
So now when you guys are doing these training sessions, it's in the gym, I imagine. What are you doing there?
Yes, we're using the gym. This this Wednesday, we're doing physical fitness.
Okay.
So they'll be working up a sweat and having some fun while they're doing it.
I sense a Wheeler and Ollie challenge coming out of this.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing what the cadets go through and maybe putting us through our paces, an obstacle course or some sort of thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Something embarrassing.
Yeah, something embarrassing. Yeah. But something that you put the kids through that maybe Ollie and I would find very challenging.
Challenge accepted.
All right. All right. So, I mean, okay, so you do the physical fitness. What does that kind of entail, especially for kids who are just kind of coming out to check it out? I mean, you don't want to scare them away.
Well.
Tell us all about it.
So my senior cadet, who is he's 17 years old, he was the person that accepted to check on behalf of the unit.
Okay.
So you'll see his photo on Dragon Toner's Facebook site. But he's also training this summer to do what's called the Canadian Forces Parachute course.
Yes.
That's one where they jump out of airplanes.
Yeah.
So you have to be in top physical condition.
You do.
Let's just say he's running it on Wednesday.
Oh,
ah.
All right.
I see a lot of push-ups in our future, but in all honesty, I mean, they're out there to have fun, and they'll challenge each other. They'll probably be doing a lot of just sort of static physical fitness because of our restrictions. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, obviously, like everyone else, things have had to change, based on the way you normally do things day to day. How has COVID, what has been the biggest challenge for the cadets program?
Okay, so I don't know if challenge up here in the north is the right term to use because we have no cases. I think for us, it's actually given us opportunities. The cadet program is pretty scripted. There's certain courses we have to give at certain times of the year, and our headquarters has allowed us a great flexibility in being able to create a dynamic challenge or dynamic training for the kids. They understand that this is a hard time for kids in that age demographic, and they want us to make sure that we can gather them as many times and have as much fun and provide as many training opportunities as possible, which is why we chose to move our program outdoors. So kids, rather than on a Wednesday evening spending time in a classroom, we're getting them out onto the land. We're teaching the fundamental skills of fieldcraft, the shelters, the fires. We did an orienteering day out at the sand pits. And so we're capitalizing on those opportunities in the program. So I really honestly don't see it as a challenge. It's been an opportunity for us.
Well, that's amazing. So when you do these on the land training sessions, like you said, you're doing learning how to build fires, you're learning how to build shelters, like really like fundamental survival skills, really.
Yes.
So how far do you push these kids? Like, have you pushed a 12-year-old to cry?
It was minus 26 on Saturday. I had no control. I was not responsible for my own tears.
Yes, of course. No, it's so cool.
Really
That's right. Thank you for not being like. Thank you for no, of course not. Just be like, well, the thing of it was, it was cold.
That kid did cry, but it was very cold.
That kid was in her 40s.
Oh no. Fair enough. I also wanted to ask, are because I've known cadets my whole life. Obviously, grew up with a bunch of people who were in cadets as well. how many of these kids are most of these kids like from military families, or are they like, is it like kind of half and half?
I think it's really the kids that join are really reflective of the demographics.
Yeah.
We have a few military families, and we have kids that weren't born in Canada and have come and joined the program.
Yeah.
We have kids that have been raised in Yellowknife. It's really a mix.
It is, eh?
Yeah.
And is there a good number of them that go into the military as a career after cadets?
So the program's not designed to really promote that, but at the same time, they definitely gain an interest in the program.
Yeah.
So, the kid who I was mentioning earlier, his ambition is to go into the Canadian Forces. So, it really opens up. I think any kid that goes through the cadet program, the leadership that they develop there is a benefit to any career that's available to them.
Yeah, and I imagine some kids just start kind of craving that structure and like kind of see a path ahead for them.
That's right. They recognize leadership qualities in themselves that they never knew that they had.
Very cool. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. I wanted to touch on something because I was checking out the Facebook page earlier, and you've got the Commander's Challenge. So basically with this, there are 54,000 cadets in Canada and just a little over 2,000 Canadian Armed Forces personnel currently deployed and who will not make it home for the holidays. So this Commander's Challenge is like a Christmas card, and you mentioned even like a package, a small present could be sent overseas, and kind of, so if you send out a Christmas card, it will go to someone specific, or how does that kind of work?
So you would address the card to any soldier.
Okay.
And the address is in Belleville. I understand you're going to post that address.
Yep.
And so you just, you can send a card. If you prefer to send a package, Canada Post will actually post it to the Belleville, Ontario address for free.
Okay.
And soldiers are always happy to receive those packages, especially at the holidays. Yeah,
so I mean, if anybody wants to send out a card or like a small care package or something like that, you can do that. We'll share that address up a little bit later on. Because what a wonderful thing to be able to do if they're not coming home, just to get something. Even if it's not from a family member, just a small something to show your appreciation and some respect for those people that are not able to come home or are deployed in other areas. So that's very, very cool. Well, I mean, I'm kind of excited about this challenge now. And here's the thing. Ollie has spent the pandemic getting into better shape.
Yes.
I have done not the opposite, but have not done what he's been doing.
You haven't followed suit.
I haven't followed suit. That's right. Now I haven't ballooned, but I haven't reduced either. So I feel like any physical challenge. So can we not make it a physical challenge? Make it like I don't know.
That's some kind of mental torture.
Some sort of mental thing, or shooting perhaps, because I'm a pretty good shot. I don't think cadets do shooting though, do they?
We shoot air rifles.
Okay, there you go.
And we do that regularly, so that might actually be a good
All right.
There you go.
I think we could do that. Like if we get into push-ups and like physical stuff, I'm going to fall far behind. But if we're shooting air rifles, pretty sure I could win that.
All right.
So we also have a biathlon program, so skiing
I'm good.
and
I'm good.
shooting.
No, we're good with just the shooting.
Yeah. Ollie's been training on the skiing.
I know. Everybody's got. I was trying to figure out how to buy skis for somebody in my life, and there's no skis in town. Ollie took the last set of skis.
Yeah.
Sharon, thanks so much for joining us this morning to talk about the cadets and this Commander's Challenge. Very cool. We definitely want to post this up a little bit later on. Is there anything else? So you've got anywhere between 12 and 17. You're training tomorrow night. How can people get in touch if they're interested in joining? Or, you know what? Or just throwing their kid in because they're sick of having them.
You can definitely, so stop by tomorrow night. We'll be at École Alain Saint-Cyr at 6:30 in the evening, and then the other way to get hold of us, the best way is through our Facebook site.
Wonderful. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on being the recipient of the $1,000 from Dragon Toner Law. That's awesome, and big thank you to Dragon Toner Law, of course. You can find out more by going to the Facebook page as well. Do you say 2837 or do you say 2837?
2837.
All right. The 2837 Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry Army Cadet Corps page on Facebook for more information there. We're going to post up that address for the Commander's Challenge so you guys can send out a Christmas card or a care package to someone stationed overseas, or anywhere else in the world. And that'll be a nice gift for them. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Very much for having me.
Absolutely. That was Sharon Lowe, commanding officer of the 2837 Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry Army Cadet Corps.
Not as good that time.
Not as good that time. Captain Sharon Lowe, thanks so much for joining us.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Big thanks to Dragon Toner Law for sponsoring today's show, and to Sharon Lowe, commanding officer of the 2837 Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry Army Cadets, for joining us. It was there. I got it. Where did I trip up?
Kind of said Petitias.
Petitia. I got it.
You're close.
Yeah, 2837 PPCLLLIAIC. No, damn it.
Close again.
Terrible stuff. But thanks for Sharon. Thanks to Sharon for joining us. We're going to post up that address a little later on if you'd like to send a Christmas card or a care package to someone serving abroad. That would be great. Now it's time for the Cabin Xmas music panel.
Xmas.
That's right. I'm not here to offend anybody.
Wow. I think you just did.
Well, that's Christmas.
Some people don't like Xmas.
Who cares?
You said you weren't here to offend anybody.
Who cares?
It seems like you're taking a left turn.
It seems like you're specifically trying to offend people. No, not at all. I mean, this is Christmas music, so we are doing a Christmas music panel.
Mm-hmm. Much like last year.
If you got some other music, please send it. But yeah, we're not excluding anybody.
No.
Right?
No.
Okay. It's a very secular holiday. That's all. Anyway, time for the Cabin Christmas music panel. This is how we do it. Will not be in the running this year as it won last year. Anywho, we've got a couple of songs. What we're going to do, is it one song or two songs? One song? I have no idea how this works anymore.
You don't remember anything about this bit from last year, do you?
I mean, again, last year feels like a decade ago.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, it's all of a sudden Christmas. It feels like it was just Christmas.
Yeah. You're not wrong. It really does. Yeah, this year just flew by for all the wrong reasons.
Well, it flew by and it didn't. It felt really slow at some time at points, and other points where we just couldn't do anything. It flew by. November flew by pretty quick.
Well, certain months just didn't happen.
That's right.
Like April.
April didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
That's about it.
May didn't really happen.
And then it got warm and it was super nice.
Yeah. And then summer always flies by too fast. And here we are back at Christmas.
I mean, we made a joke about it in June. It's going to be like it's August long, and then it's June, and then it's Christmas.
That's right.
This show has been a bit weird. Anyway, it's time for that Cabin Christmas music panel. We play a song. We're going to post it up on the Facebook page, and you tell us to click it or lick it.
No.
No?
No.
Wrong
what
is
again.
It? No, is it wrong again? What is it?
You give us a ho, ho, ho.
Oh, yeah. Or a no. Yes. Click it or lick it. I like that, too.
Click it or lick it.
Yeah, give it a licking.
Beat up a song? What are you talking about?
Beat this song up into submission and get it out of here. No good?
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to do this. I mean, obviously, it's December 1st. We have a civic obligation.
That's right. Christmas music has started to drop.
Yeah, to play Christmas music ad nauseum.
That's right. We're going to play 1 or 2 an hour just automatically, and then we can add what we feel like.
Yeah.
Right?
So these are going to be, the Christmas music panel is putting it up to our listeners and saying, what do you want added? We got the Christmas classics.
That's right.
We got, the 7 songs that everyone does their own version of. There's thousands of different versions of about 10 different songs.
Yep.
We've all heard them thousands of times over.
Yeah.
Once in a while, artists still create new Christmas music. And that is what the Christmas music panel is for.
That's
deciding what is good, what is bad, in the form of a ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Or no, no, no.
And last year, some notable mentions. Bryan Adams' Christmas Reggae.
Yes.
Was one of them.
Big no, no, no.
It's got a no, no, no. It's still in our log. So there it is. It'll probably play again. What do you got for us this year?
So first selection for 2020 is, have you heard of any Robbie Williams in a while?
I haven't heard. You know what? I haven't heard of Robbie Williams. Feels like since the millennium.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're interested in what Robbie Williams is up to these days, he's making YouTube videos of him singing Christmas songs with a band in the background.
Well, he's just a skeleton now.
He's in the foreground.
Right? I remember the video. Rock DJ, where he just rips off all his skin and does all his musculature.
Oh.
He's just a skeleton now.
I've never seen that one.
What?
No.
Great video. He starts ripping off his biceps and throwing them at models, and they start rubbing themselves with it.
Oh.
It's provocative.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Well, now he's just wearing a conservative-looking sweatsuit. Gray, and
it just says Labor Party on it.
Yeah, well, it even looked like there was a little, cigarette burn in the middle. So Robbie's doing good. So he may, depending on how you want to interpret that, he may or may not need this.
If I was that rich, that's exactly what I do. I'm not that rich, and that's almost what we were doing in the peak pandemic when we were doing a show from our houses.
You just bought cigarettes just to burn your clothes
I just sat there with a cigarette in my mouth, not smoking it, just to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's give you a little taste of Robbie Williams' Can't Stop Christmas, the Cabin Radio Christmas Music Panel for 2020.
Right. Good start.
Oh, what a miserable year.
Yeah.
But what a time to be alive. Sadly, some friends disappeared. It's never been like this before. It feels like we're at war. So I wonder who's gonna decide if we can do the old lang syne. I wish that I could do what I like with this family of mine. We're going out of our mind. So what are we to do about your FaceTimes and your Zooms? There's a room inside my mind, and it's always here for you. Nothing's gonna stop Christmas, no chance. You can't take away our season like you can't take away the wine. On his slate, but now he's 2 meters away. The people gonna need something to believe in after a year of being in.
Wow, there's so much going on in this song.
A wall of sound.
Holy. All right, let's cut it out there.
A wall of sound and anti-mask rhetoric.
I like it. It's exactly what we need for 2020.
Who's going to tell us if we can celebrate Auld Lang Syne? Nothing's going to stop Christmas. No chance. That's exactly what people are posting on Facebook right now. No chance is anyone going to tell me I can't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. In the next verse, he probably says, compliance is violence.
It's about the spirit, Jesse. You can't stop the spirit.
I understand.
Christmas.
I understand.
It's the war for Christmas.
That's right. Feels like we're at war. Okay, Robbie.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, Robbie Williams.
Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page. Ho, ho, ho.
Or no.
Can't stop Christmas.
That's right. And people in actual war zones are like, huh?
I'm fired up.
I'm fired up.
Oh.
Got that spirit.
Rally the troops.
The
Robbie
spirits
Williams.
have got me. The spirits have got me. Santa's on his sleigh, and he's got a 50 cal. Don't try to stop Christmas this year.
Don't try and piggyback on Robbie's song.
I'm not piggybacking. I'm just predicting the next verse. If you put a mask on me, I'm gonna shoot a reindeer.
Well, he's staying in his house, so he can't feel too anti-mask or anything. I don't know.
It's true. There's a couple lines in there that I was like, all right. No chance you're going to stop Christmas. No chance.
That's right.
Yeah.
So check it out.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a pretty straightforward Christmas song.
It's a bop.
It's
a jingle bop.
It's a jingle bop, I guess. It's going up on the Facebook page. Give it a ho, 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 or no, no, no. Are we doing this every day?
We can if you want.
All right. We'll do it most days.
Okay.
And if you have any suggestions, please send us those mailbox at cabinradio.ca, or you can send it to Jesse at cabinradio.ca, or Scott at cabinradio.ca, or Facebook Messenger, or just yell at us on the street as is usual. If you've got something for the Christmas music panel. That's going to do it for us today. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I was going to say bundle up warm. It's minus 16, but it's supposed to get up to 0 today. So, I don't know. Maybe go to work in your Canada Goose jacket, and then walk home in a T-shirt.
Yeah. Great idea.
Great idea. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.